Focus Plumbing, always at your fingertips.
Pow! Danny Vegas time, Danny Vegas World, segment 3 with hashtag King Me, hashtag the Black Widow, hashtag one lucky gal, Lisa King. Well,
Danny, I'm having fun.
Are you having fun, really?
Well,
You're not just giving me a line? You're really having a good time?
No, we keep going over the time. We're absolutely destroying it.
I know. You know what? But you know what's cool? It all comes out an hour, and we still get the $1 million check, so
And
it's okay.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. Okay. Well, like I said, if you let's hash back in time a little bit. We talked about in segment 1. We certainly had talked about Las Vegas Women's Premier Party that's going on. We're going to have them on segment 4. The American Lung Association, Lisa King is neck deep in that. Scale the Strat. That's another event that's coming up that you need to be part of, and then you get to meet her in person.
Well, I'll be doing all the social media and
Yes.
the live interviews. So this is where I say I should just put a pedometer on because I run up and down the stairs trying to chase the overachievers, if you will.
Do you consider yourself in shape?
I've been to the gym once or twice in my life.
No, I'm sure. Is it something that it's in your routine now?
Of course.
Okay, all right.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's just kind of...
I go to the gym once in a while to go in the sauna.
I can't tell you the last time I was in a sauna.
So I'll just sit there and melt. Okay, what we want to talk about in segment 3, we're going to talk about, we're going to be art critics.
Oh.
Now, we're going to be art critics. Now, if you know what's going on, if you've watched, and like I said, we're trying to make it heartfelt today. It's a light show. Every president, he and the first lady, about a year after they're out of office, they get a portrait done. Mm-hmm. Someone paints them, and then they put a big, beautiful frame around it, and there is a Hall of Presidents or something that they put these pictures in.
And then the gallery.
In a gallery.
And then in the White House.
And in the White House.
Yes.
And they shift them back and forth, whatever. Depending on what the president wants or the first lady wants, they put these pictures up. So it's been a year since, and stop the emails, this is not political, okay? The Obamas left office about a year ago.
Sure.
So they unveiled their paintings yesterday, their portraits the last couple days.
Right.
So, and as you can see, Joe Gamble already put them up. This is the 2 portraits. Now, I sent in some pictures of some past portraits. I want to show them. I got a couple Democrats, a couple Republicans, so all you nutbags out there that just live for this stuff, you can calm down. Okay. we got Bubba. We got Bubba there. He's got his blue tie. We got W. We got Bubba and W. Okay. We also have, I think we have someone.
Very technical term.
Yeah, George Bush. We got, Bill Clinton. I think we got a couple more. I think we have Ronald Reagan, and we have John F. Kennedy.
Okay.
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000.
Every genre.
Yeah, every genre. So I don't know if old Joe Gamble can find those. But anyway, you can see what we're trying to get to, sure. Hashtag. Very distinguished poses. This is the way it's been. If you look at every portrait all the way back to George Washington, it's been kind of like this.
Sure.
So, okay, Joe Gamble, you can get rid of W and Bubba. We can get rid of those 2. And let's bring up our friend, the last president here.
Okay.
So I think when this was unveiled, people were a little surprised.
Okay.
So, because we got Mr. Obama sitting down on the chair, and his hands are 3 times bigger than his feet, which I guess if you're a man and you got big hands, you can certainly boast about that. And he's in a garden sitting on a chair, and you have Mrs. Obama, who, if you were to ask who that was, I probably couldn't get it, that was Mrs. Obama. So, my question to you, Lisa King, art critic of the MMA world.
Right, that's okay. All sorts of scary.
Yeah, so now I know we talked about this before.
Sure.
This is art, so this is all in the eyes of the beholder.
Right.
But I have to admit, I was a little like, I could just see this gallery of all these distinguished pictures around the wall, and then we have that.
So it's one of these things is not like the other. And, I can give you every PC appropriate...
Which I'm sure everybody did at the unveiling.
Well, you see it all online.
Right.
I wouldn't even talk about the artwork. I am not an artist at all. It's actually quite scary to see me do any type of art. So I'm just
Okay.
going to put that on the line. I think what everybody is excited about is the fact that it represents opportunity, it represents change, it represents, something different that we as Americans have done. And they were able to commission their artists, which are clearly different than the other artists. If they wanted the same feel, they would have hired the same artist that has done this in the past. They wanted to be different, and they wanted it to reflect, from what I was able to gather,
Okay.
their personality, and this is who they were. I mean, we've known her for, her style, her fashion, her
Right.
grace, which, again, I am not an art major at all.
Right.
But that's what you're seeing. So it's her photo. She's not going to get another one that's going to hang there. So
for eons.
right, and the same thing with him. He's just like, I've done everything different, and I'm going to continue with it. So that's just what I see when I look at that. And again, the fact that now, when you walk down these halls, you can now see two individuals of any sort of color, whether it's brown or black or anything else. It's something different than what we've had before.
It's a lot different, that's for sure.
It's
Because I can just imagine, hey, I'm going to go there. You're walking into this gallery, and you got, there's 45 presidents now, 44. We don't have a portrait of Mr. Trump yet.
That'll be good.
That'll be good. But anyway, he gets one. I don't know what's going to happen with that cat, but he gets one. You got 43 white guys plastered across the wall, and then you got Mr. Obama, which was our first African American president. And not only that, we're going to stick him with the background of the Garden of Eden. And Mrs. Obama, when I first saw it, I looked like one of the girls on my girls' soccer team. That's what I thought. Like, oh wow, that's the girl from my girls' soccer team.
But
So-
she gets to be anything she wants to be. That's kind of the beauty of this. She's
Right.
like, if she wants to be Beyonce, she gets
Okay.
to be Beyonce.
Okay, we can take that down, Joe Gamble. We've seen it enough. So, anyway, you guys, like I said, this is not a political thing. I'm not
Not
going
at all.
to, not at all. It was just a little bit of kind of like, wow, that is a little bit of a shocker.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a shocker.
They've enjoyed actually mixing it up, so they just finished it strong.
I do think if you got Mr. Obama, maybe about 5 martinis, I think he would probably tell you, boy, I love jabbing the man in the ribs.
Oh,
I think he just loved kind of taking what has been going on, the whole 40 some years. I love to stick a cattle prod right in someone's ribs.
Why not?
Why not? So that's very cool. Okay, so again, you can stop the emails. I could just see all my friends, my left-wing nutbags and my right-wing nutbags just going back and forth over this. But you're all crazy. You're all batshit crazy, and I still love you.
Yeah, no love lost. It was
No love.
looking at art and, two people's interpretation, and it doesn't make a difference what either of us think or anybody else for that matter.
does not.
It's there.
Yeah, and it's there forever. Ever.
I think it's kind of cool because it
cool.
is.
It's kind of like, you know what? I'm going to stick him in the eye just one more time. Which, America's all about. Okay, what we're going to do, Joe Gamble, are you listening? We're going to go ahead and we're going to end the segment a little early. We're going to get our guests in here.
Yep.
Las Vegas Woman's Magazine. I say it all the time. I'm going to get it right here.
Right.
This is the 1,000-pound gorilla in the room.
Yep.
You were featured in this magazine a couple episodes ago.
I was.
Episodes, listen to me. What do you call that word?
It was last year. I was featured as someone to watch.
Someone to watch, which is so true. They're going to be in here, and we're going to talk about the big event coming up, and it's going to be great. And Lisa, I want to tell you something right now. I am so happy you're here.
Oh, well, truly, this is fun. I mean, people say, what do you do on your lunch hour? I get to hang out with cool people talking about cool subjects.
Yes,
The end.
and they're only going to get cooler and cooler because I'm sure now that Lisa's here, she's going to like, okay, now I want some input. And I being married 20 years, what do? What's the secret? Listen. All right, we'll be back right after this.